Hey, how y'all doing? I thought I'd do a little short video of showing what I got going on my workbench. Um, Hopefully, I'll have this one here finished up in the next week or so. This here's my country gentleman pattern. I pretty well have it ready to go for handle material. I've got some file work done on it. I always like to do the file work before I get too far ahead on the handle material. Of course, it's plumb and filthy. This ivory G10 is super hard to keep clean, but this is what I'm going to be putting on it. I hand filed the shield in there, and I did a wedge joint, I guess you might call it, for the bolster, so when I contour it, it'll make the joint rounded. And the bolster will actually hold the G10 down to the liner, so I don't need to put a pin in there like I normally would if I did like a 90-degree joint. It's been a while since I did something like that, and I took a hankering to try it again. And here's something other I've been playing with off and on for a little while now. I took apart an old hen and rooster 3-blade Stockman. I actually have it here in my drawer. The poor thing was in pretty rough shape. The back springs was all broken, and I forget what they call that handle material, but it's really corrosive. So when I got it apart, both the liners broke right down in the middle, and I was doing my best to be careful. But the blades are apparently stainless because they didn't really have any corrosion at all on them. Whereas the back springs there, they was a higher carbon steel because they was both broken. So I used it as a pattern, and I got everything kind of roughed out. Got the liners in the center liner, and of course the main blade and the spay blade and the sheep's foot, if I'm thinking correctly, which will be directly across from each other on this back spring. And the other two, which I'm not in no hurry to get this done. That's something I'm playing with, because doing several blades isn't something I've really been successful at. And yeah, I'm doing 3, so there you go. But these two over here, I'm needing to have done by Christmas. A gentleman I know, he asked me to make a couple for him last Christmas, and he wanted a couple this Christmas as well. So I'm going to do a Warncliffe swayback. I did one a little while ago, a small one. It was just 3 inches long, and this one's going to be 3.5 inches. Of course, it's just all roughed right now. The profile isn't 100% yet. And same with this one here. This here, I was looking at an old pocket knife book, and I was looking in the case section, and this one here caught my eye. It's called a loom pattern, and Case did a 2-bladed version, or that's how they made it. I'll just put it that way. It had this large sheepfoot blade, and it had a smaller penknife blade, which I'm just doing the single sheepfoot blade on it. But the design of it really caught my eye because it's not as dramatic as her swayback, but it has a bit of a curve on the spine, which I'm going to have to tweak that a little bit whenever I get the liners and everything cut out for it to get the shape quite the way it needs to be. Anyways, I thought I'd try my hand at. That's a new design for me, just one that caught my eye, and I thought I'd try to do. Anyways, this is what I got on my workbench. I'm also just going to give you a look what it looks like outside. This is fall time of 2022, And it has been an absolute beautiful fall. And I don't know if me camera will do it justice or not, but we've had some beautiful colors. Swing around here where there's a little bit of more light. We got some nice yellows and reds, which they're starting to die off now. So the reds are starting to turn more brown, but it has been just so beautiful out. I always catch myself just taking a quick stop and look around, because the last few years in fall time we ain't got a whole lot of color. Things just turned brown and fell off the trees. But anyways, the old camera I don't think's doing it justice. But I thought I'd give it a whirl of trying to capture it anyways. But anyhow, hope y'all's having a good day, and I will talk to you later.